Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our coverage of the Michigan State Youth Soccer Association State Cup Finals. Here in the 11 o'clock slate, we have the U14 boys. It's Liverpool, Michigan North against Michigan Wolves. Liverpool in the red and white, moving from right to left, and Michigan Wolves in the gray and black, moving from left to right. The U14s between these two squads. We just finished up an exciting penalty kick in the U19s moments before here on this field. In the U14s, it's 2 35-minute halves that we will play here today. Michigan Wolves comes in winning their semi-final matchup on penalty kicks as Brandon Freitag had the game winner on the 6th penalty. They had to go into the extra round on the PKs. That's sent up and controlled by Brody Frisch, a center back for Liverpool. Wiernick just clears that one as well. Number 9 in the headband. Also on the back line is Benjamin Frisch as one of the outside backs for Liverpool, and Fares Godben. Throw in for Wolves is cut off by Finn Ashley, an outside back for Liverpool. Now pushing it up in the middle is Brody Frisch. Fighting for it is Pedro Mota. There's Nicholas Kavanaugh now. Kavanaugh. Up for Mota. Mota trying to get a turn. Bumped as he tried to cross it. And fighting for it in the corner still. And that's out in favor of Liverpool. Liverpool trying to open up the scoring here early. It's back and now on a run for Michigan Wolves is Seth Sandoval. And Sandoval is tripped up. They don't like that call on the Liverpool sideline. It'll be a free kick for Michigan Wolves over there on the far side. Wolves won their league last season in the last division of the MSPSP, the Michigan State Premier Soccer Program. These two teams have never faced each other before, so this is a first for both sides. Wolves puts it in at the top. That's a good through ball. Now Wolves controls with Ali Hamoud. Hamoud, the cross, deflected away. Back on the far side, coming to pick it up was Josh DeSanto. Battling in the corner, Sandoval, and he loses that one as Hudson Case has it now.
All right, squeeze up, calm down, settle down. We don't need a rush. Morris, Morris.
'em on. Let's go. 'Em on. 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 'Em
Here's Godbane. Frisch. Lost it. Godbane with it again. Godbane tripped up, but now looking up the left side. Goes to the middle. Spinning away, doing a nice job was Moda. Moda lost it, but Frisch is there. Frisch forward, and that goes all the way to the keeper for Wolves. Back there was Adam Howley. And they get a whistle for Liverpool. Free kick as Pedro Moda went down. Earned the whistle. Top of the box and headed out by Hamza Al-Jabawi. And over the head of Brody Frisch, he'll have to go retrieve it. Pressuring him is Issa Thermos. A little handball there by Wolves, as I think that was Hassan Sirhan that was in there. Wolves throwing.
The Wolves came in, there's not a word between the three of you. Somebody take control, take ownership. Yeah.
Josh DeSanto battling here at the middle. Got it up. And now a chance for Hassan Sirhan. He sends it through with a shot, rifling, and a good save. It was Issa Thermos on the shot, and a big time save for Liverpool. Liverpool quickly the other way after giving up a good opportunity to Wolves. Godbane got rid of it to Seidel. And then Seidel lost it, going to have to chase it down as Brody Frisch on the far side.
Step in. Good, Alex. Composure. Kiffin, good have it.
Now a goal kick for Wolves.
Boys, we're silent still.
Head coach Ian Jones for Liverpool begging for his team to communicate more. It's always something they really try to teach at a young age, and 14, still pretty young for youth soccer. Trying to get these kids to learn the right way to play. Much of that is through communication. We just saw in the game before how much communication helped Lakeshore FC as they won in penalties, but their communication during the 120 minutes of actual time that wasn't penalties. That communication helped them so much and get so many opportunities. They really dominated the possession and the chances category. It just didn't result in any goals, but they eventually won it in PKs, and that's why communication is so important to these young kids. Goes all the way back. Hassan Al-Hawli will have to chase. With it is Cole. Left side, it was intended for Frisch, and it's just cleared out by Jeremiah Kranz. Benjamin and Brody Frisch, brothers on this Liverpool team. That's Benjamin crossing it in. Cleared out by Hamza Al-Jabawi. Now here's Thermos. Battling with Brody Frisch. Out in favor of red. Fair's Godbane in the middle. Over to Case. Case moving up the far right side, getting it into the middle towards the box. That was a small opportunity for Nicholas Kavanaugh, but nothing much.
Sorry. I'll go. No, you're good.
So the corner for Liverpool. This will be taken by, looks like Hudson Case. And too much going on at that front post with Pedro Mota in the back line. Brandon Freitag, Hamza Al-Jabawi back there. Kick is low towards the front. Possessed for a second by Liverpool in the box. Now comes back to Case. That was Wiernik that had it. Case turning away. And that's out. Throw-in is sent the opposite direction by Seidel. Back towards the box, trying to chase it. Was Liverpool, but that's scooped up by the keeper. Controlled by Kranz for a minute. Nice move there by Sirhan. Tapped up a couple times. And some substitutes will come on for Liverpool. Vance Marshall checks in, and so does Cole Shosky. Takes the place of Alexander Cole.
Ali, make a run through. Jeremiah, cut back. Ali, make a run through.
Also sitting down, Finn Ashley. It'll be thrown in here by Carlos Polak. Ferris Godbane battling there with Ali Hamoud. Kranz will not take the throw, and it'll be Polak. Here on the near side, Wolves in threatening territory. Polak up to Sirhan, and he couldn't keep it in.
Come back, come back.
Taken away by Hamoud on the throw-in. His slide is deflected out. Still throwing for Liverpool. Chasing down on the far side, Cole Shosky, fresh into the game. Got a chance to turn the corner. Cuts it back, deflected and cut off there by Hassan Al-Hawli. Nice job there by Al-Hawli to halt the opportunity. It is a corner kick though. Hudson Case took the last one. He's at the top of the box this time, so he will not take this corner. That one's lined. Case the header up one more time and cleared out by Thermos. Over the head of Case. And out for a goal kick. Still tied 0-0 between Liverpool and Michigan Wolves. Liverpool comes in having conceded only one goal in all of the State Cup tournament this year. And that's a big improvement for this team to make it to the finals, as they didn't win a single game in this tournament a year ago. Far side, Al-Hawli. And the Liverpool throw-in goes to Shosky. Talked about this Liverpool team having only conceded one goal. None of those came in the group stages. Nice move there by Frisch. Couldn't get in on net though. Here's Case. He tried to fire one and just send it way over to the corner for a goal kick. Started in bracket G for Liverpool and Michigan North, their road to the State Cup final. A 5-0 win over GC Galaxy. 4-0 win over Detroit City FC West. 2-0 over Nationals Tri-County, and 7-0 over the Michigan Stars for 12 points. And a winner of bracket G in the group stage. 18 goals for, 0 goals against for Liverpool Michigan North before making it to the knockout rounds. It was in the knockout rounds that they took down Midland Fusion 1-0 on Saturday the 20th. Following day was another win over Michigan Rangers 2-1, a good Michigan Rangers squad. That was the only goal they've given up this entire tournament in the 2-1 win last week. For Michigan Wolves, we mentioned they come in with a PK win last week over Plymouth Rain. In the quarterfinals before that, for Wolves, it was a 3-2 win over T-Bay's North Storm.
Back up. Back up.
It's Traverse Bay Area Youth Soccer on the north side of the state.
Yeah, squeeze up. Body's in the box.
Free kick here, taken by Zwiernik into the box and scooped up before anybody else from Liverpool could put a touch on it. Here's Frisch with a little bit of space, looking for the middle. That's deflected. Now Kranz up for his teammate Hamoud. But a whistle going back the other way for Liverpool.
Good space, well done. Keep asking for it.
It's a good ball into the box over the head of the keeper, but pulled down. Another good cross and another easy save. Liverpool threatening early. They're the ones with all the opportunities in the opening stages of this match. Michigan Wolves, they come in after an undefeated group stage, winning Group E. 2-0 win over Michigan Tigers. 2-1 over Nationals Macomb. They did have a scoreless draw with Michigan Rush in their third game. And then a 2-1 win over Michigan Jaguars out of Novi. 10 points, 6 goals for, only 2 against in the group stage for Michigan Wolves. Mason Fraley into the game for the Wolves. He'll take this throw in on the far side. And easily cleared by Ferris Godbane. Vance Marshall, the center mid, with it on his foot, a touch too strong. See him kind of groan there as it's controlled by Thermos. Thermos turned and tried to put one forward, intended for Seth Sandoval. Brody Frisch is doing a nice job as the right back over there on the far side, shutting down the chances. The Michigan Wolves had one good look on net, and that's all they've gotten so far.
Good effort, well done.
Substitute for Liverpool as Blake Robeson will get on. He takes the place of Nick Kavanaugh. Trying to chase that ball is Robeson, and he won't do so.
Vance and Hudson, can we play higher a little bit? Yeah, we're dropping way too deep. 5-10 yards up.
Nice job to keep that in from Tyler Monroe. They couldn't hold possession though, Now Liverpool threatening. Unable to control it was Pedro Mota. Comes back to Godbane. Turning on it, Sandoval. Firing forward. El Howley was in the area, but he's unable to get it. It's under the foot of Blake Robeson. All the way up, and a Michigan throw-in. Two substitutions. El Howley will get off along with Seth Sandoval. Sandoval, one of the starting forwards for Michigan Wolves. One of the better scorers on this team. Hamoud couldn't get it to the middle, not with it. Adam El Howley. Adam El Howley, not related to Hassan El Howley. They actually spell it differently, but pronounced the same way. Here comes Liverpool the other way. That's a little too far for Frisch. It'll be controlled by Freitag. Now Case.
Hans, get on it. It's going to be a drop ball. You can play straight away. Think about shape. Faris, it's just a drop ball. Drop in.
Marshall to Case. Fired a shot off the left foot. That was deflected. That had eyes for the goal. Liverpool wants to sub. They want to get on Connor King. He'll take the place of Pedro Mota. Coming off for Liverpool, Pedro Mota. Now we're ready for the kick over by the Wolves box. Headed down by King. It was controlled by Case for a moment. Back up for Frisch. Frisch looking to play into the middle. Goes back. That's Seidel. Left side, Godbane. Godbane moving to the middle. He's got Case with him. Case is there. Lines it up. Deflected again. You can tell Case is willing to take that shot from deep. Not afraid of it. That's the second one. And he is lined up from out there.
All right, boys. Set up. Set up.
No. Tengo mi computadora, usa la mía. Sí, dásela, usa la mía. Espera, comprado.
Case giving chase with Dishasky. He lost it though. Now El Howley dispossessed by Robeson. And it goes back the Wolves' way. Jonathan Patton checks on.
Johnny, it's okay. Don't worry about it. No stress at all.
Patton takes the spot of Frisch. Under 5 to go here in this first half between these two squads. Liverpool, we mentioned, head coached by Ian Jones. Michigan Wolves, head coached by Hussein Chiaib. Assistant coach Michael Freitag. Manager Derek Hammett. Assistant coach on the Liverpool side, Dale Jones. Their manager is Michelle Case. Now the Wolves substitute. Coming off Issa Thermos with Adam El Howley. Two new faces on. Mohamed Bazi. He's one of the new faces on. Mason Fraley back in. Really nice job there by Will Seidel. He earns a free kick for his squad for Liverpool. This one will be taken by Vance Marshall. Liverpool's had some good free kicks already today here in the first half. Marshall with an opportunity. That's another good one. Nobody in the area though.
Good play. Remember, you gotta cover.
La prueba a ver si cabe acá. Mira para nosotros.
Marshall up for Frisch. Frisch down the sideline. Went to Shosky in the middle, but he couldn't grab it. Pedro Mota and Alexander Cole now checking on. Sitting down. Will Seidel along with Hudson Case. 2 minutes left in the half. Thrown in. Mota, excuse me, Godbane lets that one go. Now he'll toss it. Goes right to Kavanaugh. Connor King lost it. Quickly coming is El Howley with a little bit of space. Hamoud is up there with him. He goes to Hamoud, trying to turn the corner on Zwiernik. Hamoud had the step for a moment, hesitates, now tries to get it, and Zwiernik just smartly slides and boots it. This is a corner kick, though, for Wolves. Looks like it's going to be Josh DeSanto to take it for Wolves. DeSanto. Low into the top of the box where there weren't many people. Now trying to make a before the half is a chance with Shosky. Shosky turns. A good touch, but just too strong. And they run into each other. And that's a yellow card for Cole Shosky.
It's not a yellow card.
And that's a surprise, a quick yellow. There's a lot of contact. Couldn't see who that was that went down for Wolves. Look, inadvertent contact. I think Brandon Fry. A collection of Wolves players. And now their coach comes out. Okay, he took that hit to the mid. Understandable, maybe. So a little bit of injury time before the half. It's a yellow card. Cole Shosky. So it should be a free kick right in the box, Wolves. And they are going to take Freitag off in the. He was able to get up under his own and walk a little bit, kind of hunched over, the wind knocked out of him. So DeSanto, kick. Moda trying to turn between the defense, puts up a shot, and that's really good, but right to the keeper. And an easy save. And a whistle for midfield. 0 between Liverpool, Michigan North, and Michigan Wolves in the U14 Premier State Cup Final. We'll be back with the second half in a few moments after this. For second half action here at Field 3 at the Saginaw Township Soccer Complex. It's Liverpool, Michigan North, and Michigan Wolves in the U14 Premier State Cup Final. 0-0 at half between these two squads. A couple opportunities for Liverpool. They were the main benefactors in the first half of some chances. Nothing able to cross the net on either side, though. Waiting for the officials, and we're just about ready to start our second half. And we're underway with Liverpool. They quickly rush on the left side. They load it with 4 or 5 players over there. Coach Ian Jones had the whiteboard out at halftime, was discussing things with his team. And that goes back to Drew Salkowski, the goalkeeper. Battle in the middle, and there's a whistle, and that's on Liverpool against Vance Marshall, and a yellow card. That's the second yellow against Liverpool, and a quick one against Marshall. The other one was against Kolshowski for some inadvertent contact in the box at the first half, right at the end of the half, 35-minute mark or so. That one's just 2 minutes in, minute and a half even, to Vance Marshall. And now a chance here. El Howley trying to turn, spinning, down he goes, no whistle. Referee says play on.
Boys, let's settle down.
That was Sirhan actually who was contesting.
Hey, Vance, good effort. Took him in. Get it. Boys, come on. Gotta find some control here.
Throw in for Issa Thermos. Goes right to a red jersey. And now Liverpool with some pace. Up the side, here's Shosky. Nutmegs his defender, but nobody was there on the end of it. Still battling in the corner is Robeson. Trying to change direction. Now King has it. King will survey. Sends a low cross to a gray jersey instead of a red one. Back to the midfield it goes. Stopped at the back line by Zwiernik. And Sirhan with a couple nice touches. Trying to get around and can't. Still battling for it. And now it's taken away. Wolves with a little bit of room. Sandoval off the foot of Brody Frisch. Brody and his brother Ben playing on the back line together. Throw-in goes to Sirhan. Tips it up. Frisch comes down with it. Sirhan just relentless against this Liverpool back line, putting a lot of pressure on them, forcing them to make good plays.
Relax. Just relax.
Both of these teams do that fairly well
Connect to the midfield.
with their players up front.
Get Pedro on the ball. Get Alex on the ball.
Throw-in goes to Shosky. Shosky tripped up, and there's going to be a yellow. That's an easy one. That goes to Hassan El Howley. And a free kick for Liverpool just outside the box. This will be taken by Vance Marshall. Liverpool loading up the box. Michigan Wolves have everyone back. It'll be a short two-man wall. just at the top of the 18-yard box. Marshall off his right foot, over the wall, good at the back post, but nobody made a run in time. It's a good ball from Vance Marshall, an opportunity, but they can't get it. Liverpool in the midfield. Frisch played it forward. Stopped by a number of Wolves defenders, but now Frisch comes and cuts it off. Back more to the middle. The heel touch pass over to Moda. Stopped by Ferris Godbane to keep the pressure on the Wolves. Godbane now with it on his foot, turns and was run into by Josh DeSanto, and that's all the way up for Seth Sandoval. He loses it, and we'll have a substitution for Liverpool as Nick Cavanaugh will come on. Cavanaugh comes on for Cole Shosky. A couple turnovers in the midfield, and now Liverpool have a chance to run on the counter. And that is out. Stays with Liverpool, quick throw in. All the way down the sideline to the freshly into the game, Cavanaugh. Trying to turn the corner. He got cut off for a moment by Al-Jabawi. And this is a corner. Vance Marshall will take the corner. Seven in the box for Liverpool. Only two defenders of the back line hang outside the box. That's a good ball. Up and in, headed! That's a big goal for Liverpool. A great ball from Vance Marshall, and it was Brody Frisch who got his head on it, and Liverpool takes a 1-0 lead. Just over 26 minutes remaining. Now Michigan Wolves have the opportunity to respond and show what they are made of.
You make all of the things right, to be fair, otherwise I might just slide a foot out as a good pass. I'm just kidding.
So now the Wolves have an opportunity with this corner kick. This one will come from Hassan Al-Sagir. It'll be off his left foot. Low towards the front post, curling around and curled too much. Never had a chance. Selkowski on the goal kick. Sends it up just short of midfield. Headed directly up by Ali Hamoud.
Second one was free.
And a trip and a whistle. That was Seth Sandoval that went down to the ground. Liverpool doesn't like the call. This one does not earn a yellow card. The yellow cards have been abundant and a little loose today. There's been 3 for Liverpool, 1 for Michigan Wolves. Now Wolves had a corner kick and now a set piece. Down by a goal, they need it. It'll be Josh DeSanto to take this one. Three-man wall right on the top of the box. DeSanto, the right foot, directly into the wall. Now it goes left for off DeSanto. Goes back middle. That's a good cross. In there was Hamoud trying to battle for it. And he's fighting there with Godbane. And now a corner. Wolves turned it around after giving up the goal at pressure. So another corner, and this one again will be Josh DeSanto. The last one was Son Al-Hawli. They want DeSanto to take this set piece this time off his foot. That's a good high ball into the middle and cleared out. Liverpool with a chance to counter as well. Just too strong of a touch, though, from Pedro Mota. King. Good touch. Hesitation. Up forward now to Nick Kavanaugh. He has to come back a little bit as the pass was not quite strong enough. Now Kavanaugh goes opposite side and he left it too far behind for Jonathan Patton. They still put it in the middle. Kavanaugh has it now. Now looks for Patton and again. Just too far behind. Two subs for Liverpool. Will Saito will come on along with Finn Ashley. Ashley takes the place of Connor King, and Saito will take the place of Ander Cole. Spin back move for Seidel, fresh into the game. Near side it comes to the newly checked in Ashley. Ball finds you quickly. Nick Kavanaugh with Ashley on his side. Left foot touched out and a corner. This is how Liverpool got their one and only goal a couple moments ago. Vance Marshall on the corner, found the head of Brody Frisch for the 1-0 lead, and now they have another opportunity. Same corner. 21 minutes remain. Marshall, another good ball right to the middle, and nobody could get a good foot on it. That's a really good service from Marshall.
Keep the pressure on. Nick, good again, well done.
I think that was Frisch again, who also got a foot on it, or maybe a thigh or a knee, but it just wasn't soft enough as it sailed over the net. By Ashley. After a couple bounces, it goes back. Drew Salkowski way out of his net to field it and send it forward. Kavanaugh turning, popped up. Here's Frisch. Brody, that is. His brother Benjamin on this team as well. Both backline mates. And that's out in favor of red as Blake Robeson gets ready to throw it in. A substitute though. Hudson Case takes the place of Pedro Mota. Mota, one of the better ball handlers on this team. A hard smack off Liverpool as Issa Thermos gets ready to throw it in. A couple Michigan Wolves substitutes. Thermos comes off, and so does Jeremiah Kranz. Checked into the game for Mason Fraley, along with Tyler Monroe. Godbane ready to go to the middle, finds Seidel. Seidel fighting with DeSanto, and controlled by Liverpool with Robeson. Robeson up the side, but booted away. Whistle on Liverpool. That was Josh DeSanto getting that call against him. Got a high hand up near the face area for a foul. Still 1-0 Liverpool as they're ready to kick it away on the goal. Michigan Wolves proud of that defense that they have. Would rather win a game 1-0 than win a game 7-6. And that defense has been pretty good defensively and skilled, and it's hard to stop them. And perhaps the fact that it's only 1-0 speaks to how good that Wolves defense is. Players like Hassan Al-Hawli on the back line who have done a fantastic job. Jeremiah Kranz. Santo as well, really good defensively. They got to find some offense to at least try to tie the game. About 15 minutes left in the U14 State Cup final. Wolves got here after a win in the quarterfinals, 3-2 over T-Bay's North Storm. Then in the semis, it would take a 2-1 win over Plymouth Rain to birth them into the finals.
Yes! Yes! Oh!
corner kick for Liverpool. Sorry, not a corner. It'll be a free set piece near the corner over on that right side. And again, Marshall, who takes most of the set pieces, will step over there and try to get something done to add to this lead for Liverpool. That's a good serve to the backside, but maybe a little too good, too far. Nobody was back there. A good cross in, but hitting the side of the net from the outside was Jonathan Patton. And now Patton will be subbed off, taking his place, Benjamin Frisch.
Johnny!
Some confusion with the substitution there. Jonathan Patton went off the field on the other side, and they've been making the substitutes that are coming on wait at midfield for the player they're replacing to get to midfield so they can exchange the penny there, and then the oncoming player can take the field. They cannot come on before the replaced player has departed, and Patton decided under his own volition, I guess, that he would go off on the opposite side of the field from his sideline and where Frisch was coming in. And so then Frisch had to drop the pen, get in, and then the Wolves kicked it too soon before Frisch was in his right position. The whole thing, and now we're here playing. Here's Brody Frisch. The two brothers on the field at the same time. He's with it. And just overheard Johnny Patton say he was told to go out on the opposite side by the other official. So all of that for unusual reasons, and a trip and a free kick, and referee saying not to add anymore as El Howley upset with the call. This is just barely a set piece for Liverpool, so close to the box, nearly a penalty. So, Vance Marshall again to take the set piece. Marshall from that corner of the box, going for goal possibly. It was high and long towards that back post, not quite in a position where anybody could have gotten to it. This one's crossed in, and a near opportunity, and a handball. A handball against the Wolves. This will be a penalty kick. That was pressure from Nick Kavanaugh. And the goalie for Michigan Wolves, Mohamed Bazi, has received a yellow card. Probably for some words exchanged after being upset with the handball call. Now the kick will come from Hudson Case. Case adjusts the position of the ball. Backs up 4 steps. Ready, shoots, scores. Liverpool makes it 2-0 due to the frustrations of the Michigan Wolves. A handball, incidentally, in the box, a yellow card on the keeper, a PK, and a goal for Liverpool. They're up 2-0.
very busy to do this. Very busy. He's watching his brother play soccer. We'll just need to relax. Yeah, thank you. Not said a word.
He's with a young Liverpool fan being too close to the bench after being asked to leave by the referee. He was sent off pretty sternly. The coach of Liverpool pleading with the referees that the young fan that wanted to be over on the side, just a brother of one of his players who's out there trying to win a state cup final right now. Liverpool's in a good 10 minutes left, a 2-0 lead. Sirhan in the corner for Michigan Wolves. It's good positioning, Bain, and they win that call. Kick in the far corner. Calling for it here on the near side, Finn Ash. He won't get it, and that just goes up the sideline and out right to the Michigan Wolves. And they'll try to quickly get it in. Vance Marshall scored the first goal for Liverpool off of, excuse me, it wasn't Vance Marshall. Vance Marshall had the on the Brody Frisch header as Marshall kicked the corner into play. And then on the penalty kick, Hudson Case scored easily for Liverpool to make it 2-0. Headed up by Thermos. Drop down to Sandoval, and now Liverpool has Ashley. Wolves getting ready. Owen. Go. And so is Mason Fraley. Brandon Freitag throws it in, headed down, and right back. Battling forward is Case. Frisch trying to fight with Thermos. It's possession. Up forward now. Frisch will chase. Has to decide where to go. Trying to maintain possession. Does do so. A nice job under pressure. Frisch could have either gone to his keeper or thrown it away. Instead, just held it on through two defenders. And here's Thermos. Frisch again. More pressure. They get rid of it. It comes back to El Howley. It for a moment. Loose possession battle. Back on the Michigan Wolves end. Stopped by Ashley. Frisch tried to get a foot on it. Got around Thermos. And they thought that was too much contact as Thermos went down. No whistle. 5.5 minutes to go. 2-0 Liverpool. It's Robeson in the middle. Finds Hudson. Hudson, good ball on the far side. A touch too strong from Benjamin Frisch, as he would have been almost free and clear on net. And it looks like there was an injury back. Tech Michigan Wolves, which will need the assistance of their coach. It is Al Mood who's slow to get back as he's limping his way over towards the sideline. Vance Marshall gets an ovation as he comes off. He's got, as it remains now, the game is on the first goal. That punt out on the sideline. Liverpool throwing.
I keep forgetting.
So Ferris Godbane will come off. Cole Shosky comes on along with Pedro Mota. It's Ferris Godbane and Blake Robeson who exit. El Howley gets rid of it, turning on into Sirhan, and there's too much contact there as he pushed that hand down on Fish. Good kick from the keeper, Drew Selkowski, but it comes all the way back. Chasing his thermos, battling with Frisch. Brody Frisch turning towards the sideline to the middle. They've got room. They go up the near side with Ashley. Ashley tackled. And this is a free kick for Liverpool. Ashley upset with some of the contact he received, and a yellow card on Michigan Wolves. That's either on Hamza Al-Jabawi or Hassan El-Howli. Wasn't quite sure. Al-Jabawi was directly in front of the official when he was giving the yellow card, but that's not always who it's directed at. Looks like it was Al-Jabawi. A couple of substitutes will come on as well for the Wolves. Two goals the difference right now. Liverpool, much more pressure. Michigan Wolves have had very few offensive chances, and that ball in from Case just misses on the near side. Nobody there. Wolves just need to hurry up, running out of time if they want to make it interesting. There should be a decent amount of stoppage time here in the second half. of stoppage time. And that's all the chances that Michigan Wolves will have to tie it down 2-0. Coming on is Johnny Patton as they send off Benjamin Frisch. He and his brother both with good games today. It'll be a Wolves throw, and then can't help but feel like they need a goal here if they want any shot. They're trying to tie it. Just throwing in, headed by Liverpool. Trying to cut out the advance was Al-Jabawi. Towards the top of the box. Frisch is there to stop it. It's weird. Really good on that back line today, getting the ball forward for Liverpool. He had a good shot, but Drew Salkowski came out and made the play. Another substitute. Connor King will get on, take over for Finn Ashley. So it looks like Liverpool is headed to Westchester, Ohio to play in the President's Cup with a chance to move on to Kansas in Wichita, national of the President's Cup. Booted back to Brody Frisch. Hudson Case making a play for it. This is a Liverpool team who did not win a game in this tournament a year ago. To go from that to conceding one goal in the entirety of this tournament this year is a pretty remarkable turnaround for Ian Jones and his squad. An 18-0 goal differential in the group stage. And then they won 2-0 and 2-1 in the knockout rounds. And they're on the verge of a 2-0 win here in the final. Liverpool throwing as they await the final whistle. As we are in our final minute of stoppage time. Very big Liverpool contingent here on the sideline, getting ready to celebrate, and that's it. Liverpool FC, the U14 Premier State Cup champions. A remarkable turnaround from a year ago in which they did not win a single game in this tournament. Now undefeated in 4 games. Undefeated and champions at the U14 Premier level. They win it. Michigan Wolves. Day from Brody Frisch and Hudson Case scored the penalty kick, the header, corner, all of them coming in the second half, and that's all that they would need to take down Michigan Wolves. Thank you for watching Sports Video USA. We've got for you. We've got our up.